Tony Chips here. Shh. It's Workshop Live, baby. We got a quickie for you today. Chiappetta Shoes likes to say we are the best when it comes to making a custom orthotics, and there's a lot of little parts to kind of executing on that. When we look at making a custom orthotic, there's three main variables that you have when you're crafting your orthotics. A, the overall thickness of an orthotic. B, the wall height of an orthotic. And C, the base width of an orthotic. This lovely customer has had these for 2 weeks. Just started off. She has an A6 foot type, and she was having some balance issues. She wanted to try something that would give her better weight distribution in her shoes. We talked about customs. She was like, all right, let's give it a go. 2 weeks go by, and she felt terrible. Now, I bring a lot of the problems, in the workshop lives here. Over 55 to 60%, depending on what we see, have no issues whatsoever. They're good right out of the box. But we like to solve problems, and that's what we do here. So when we look at the setup of an orthotic, three main variables: overall thickness, wall height, and base width. This A6 foot type has an enlarged bone spur on the fifth metatarsal. She was wearing the inserts, and on the lateral aspect of the orthotic, she was getting a ton of extra pressure. There's a lot of loading underneath her, and it felt fine right away in the morning, but each day that she wore them, it was just that extra pressure, almost like if you ever had a filling in your tooth and the doc left it a little too thick. Every bite you take just starts creating a headache. It's a pressurization irritation, okay? Whenever we hear that pressurization, that build up throughout the day, that tells us that the materials are either too firm or too high or rigid in any specific spot. So what we did, two main things that we're doing today. We have two sets of orthotics, and we're adjusting both right out of the box. What we're doing is underneath here, we narrowed the base width up, both inside and outside. We also scooped out that fifth metatarsal base right where that bone is pronounced. We're giving that a little extra room to sit. Now when we do that, from the side here, that bone is going to sit down. There's less firm material up underneath it. So that's going to help the bone sit a little bit lower, not pressurize it. The orthotic itself is offering a good amount of medial, longitudinal, and metatarsal support based off of the natural starting point, semi-weight bearing impression methodology. So super simple solution, A6 foot type. You got to make sure you're not overloading, and that really does come down to how you finish the bottoms of the orthotics, the tops, all of that. So wall heights matter, base widths matter. Make sure you check us out. If you have any problems, take a look at chiappettashoes.com, call us up, book an appointment online, whatever you got. Let us be your first step with solving foot pain, because we like to say, ain't no better than Chiappetta. Ciao.